All right. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. Ah, so many saga all over the internet. Ah, we can't even keep up anymore. Hello, trending gist lovers. Welcome back to my channel. I remain your girl Octavia Cora. Okay, so if you love trending gist, celebrity gossip, um just subscribe. Okay, here you're going to get all the hot gist. So come on in, let us dissect and analyze this Nollywood actress Mercy Johnson and her daughter's school saga. Come on in, let us just talk about this. Pardon me, you will be hearing some noises here as I'm not alone here. So please feel free to jump in and join me to share your opinion, what you think about this. So, all right, Mercy Johnson, for those of you that who do not know who she is, she's a Nollywood actress. Okay, so as I was saying, for those of you who do not know who Mercy Johnson is a Nollywood actress, and she's quite famous. You know, she's been in so many movies, and she has a lot of fans, and so on and so forth. So Mercy Johnson took to her social media, that's her Instagram, to share a message, and now this story just keeps giving. It has so many sides now. So, but before I dive in, I will just quickly read to you what she posted today that started the whole saga. Okay, so all right. This is what Mercy Johnson posted to her Instagram. I'm reading this from her Instagram, Mercy Johnson Okoje. Okay, she said, since when is it a crime to be Mercy Johnson Okoje's daughter? Before I consider myself a public figure, I am first a wife and a mother to my 4 kids. Okay, so she has 4 kids. Um, she went further to say, that is my priority in this life. And nobody can make my child feel less than who she is because her mother is a public figure. You can say anything about me. You can dislike or even hate me. I will not respond, but do not attack my kids. She said, do not attack kids that did nothing to you and cannot defend themselves. Um, the one thing I teach my kids is discipline and respect. I insist on politeness and kindness from them, but I also teach them to speak out, especially to me when they are badly treated. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, on the next slide, she said, I do not honestly care if someone does not like me. I do not expect everyone to. But to take your hate out on my child, whew, that's unacceptable. A teacher at my child's school has been bullying my daughter constantly for 2 whole weeks. She is not her class teacher, yet she shows up at her class every day to intimidate her. Uses biros, that's the pen that they used to write, uses biros to flick her hair. She tells her to her face that she does not like her mother, tells her that celebrity kids are badly behaved and she should not bring her aura. She she should stop feeling proud. She should not bring her online drama to school. An 8-year-old Purity. Now, Mercy Johnson's daughter's name is Purity. And she said, an 8-year-old Purity that used to love going to school is terrified of going to her new school because of this teacher. Purity tells this to me every day. Honestly, I thought she might be worrying too much. The third slide. Purity loves school. Okay, okay, let me see. Okay, Purity Love School was one of the best behaved pupil at her former school. and she named the school Green Spring. Anyone should go and confirm. We recently had to change school because of the distance. Because of this teacher, my daughter is afraid to go to school every day. Let's go to the fourth slide. The last straw was yesterday when I came to pick my daughter at school yesterday. Quietly, as I usually do, I see my daughter crying and explaining that she was shoved by her classmates and she pushed right back. This teacher proceeded to discipline her and her alone. Let's move on to the next slide. She said here that since I was around, I took the opportunity to meet this teacher. Politely, I took Okay, since I was around, I took the opportunity to meet this teacher politely, and I could see she has been waiting to tell me how much she hates me. You know what? Instead of explaining, she tells me to my face that she does not care and that she will punish her anytime she likes. Can you imagine that? It's a question mark. Let's keep on going. The next slide said another teacher came to me later to let me know that everyone knows that the bully teacher had it in her for me and that she does not like me at all. We reported this incident to the deputy head teacher as the head teacher was absent, and they promised me they would handle the situation urgently. I am waiting for the outcome of this. Let's go. I think this is the last slide. Let's see. Okay. As parents, it's most fearful thing to learn that your child is so unhappy and worried at school because she is being bullied and being made to feel worthless. The constant culprit here is not a pupil but a teacher. um are you trying to drive the child to depression? Let me state, in case I was not clear, I will not stand by and allow my 8-year-old child to be victimized. Make no mistake, my kids have had a lot of amazing teachers, and I am grateful for that. However, there should be no space for hate-filled teacher whose past a hate-filled teacher whose past time is bullying. Do not come near my child. This was what Mercy Johnson Okoje wrote. Okay. Okay. So I'm so sorry. Like I said before, I am not here alone. So uh pardon me. Okay. So I'm so sorry. Like I said before. Okay, so I'm not here alone, so you'll be hearing some extra um voices. Now, if you're not here right now at the moment and you're watching the replay, please feel free to comment down below and let me know what you think about this. Just share your own opinion. What are your thoughts concerning this Mercy Johnson's story? Okay, so let me go further to explain. So after Mercy Johnson posted this, the internet, people started commenting, people were talking, blogs were sharing, as usual. When every story breaks out, or celebrity story breaks out, people will always talk about it, or whatever the case may be. People share their opinion, and other celebrities also. Now, I think after that happened, there was this lady that felt it was in her place to. So, okay, if you see my thumbnail, you can see Mercy Johnson and another lady. Like, we have two ladies there. Okay, so the other lady felt it was right for her to take to her social media, her Instagram handle, to post something about what Mercy Johnson, what is happening to Mercy Johnson. It was okay for her to call out Mercy Johnson and her 8-year-old daughter, saying that Mercy Johnson took bodyguards or security, like police people or military men or things like that, to the school to go and harass the teachers, or to go and harass the teachers and the head mistress of the school. So when that story came out, it started trending. Immediately, the lady wrote that, people started sharing the story, blogs started carrying it, and all of that. So Mercy Johnson saw it, And then she decided to film a video, and she filmed a video where she was in the school, sitting in front of the head mistress, the lady, and some other school authorities, and there were security people there also. And she was asking the lady, that when I came here yesterday and when this incident happened, I came here and I asked to see you, the headmistress. I was told you were not on seat. Did I see you yesterday? Did I speak to you? The lady said no. She turned to another person. I'm assuming that that person is also a teacher in the school, and she asked the person, did I come here with anybody? When I even came with my husband, were there any kind of talks or anybody? Did we harass anybody? And she pointed to the security man and she said, you were here yesterday. Was the headmistress in school? The man said no. So that was proof that this lady that came out of nowhere is actually lying. And now, mind you, this lady is not even the teacher in question that Mercy Johnson had this issue with. Okay. And the school authorities has already promised that they are going to sort this out. And I do not know where this other lady came from. And I don't, maybe she has her own kids too in same school, or she works in that school. And she came in and saw them there. And the first thing she did was to just take to her social media and say something that she is not sure about. So after she said that, now this evening, Mercy Johnson posted the video where the head of the school and everybody that were there as at yesterday when the incident occurred confirmed that she did not come with security. She did not harass anybody. She was not upset, screaming, or causing chaos or stuffs like that in the school. She was calm enough and stated what her problem was and everything. Now this lady took this lady came back now this evening, uploading a video where she's saying that she's apologizing to Mrs. Mercy Johnson Okoje for her statement, that she shouldn't have just jumped into conclusion by saying what she said. She said she shouldn't have sorry for that short break. So she said she shouldn't have jumped into conclusion, and or what she said, that it was not what happened, that she judged from what she just saw when she got there. She should have, she was just blabbing. Actually, if you ask me, in my opinion, what she was saying was just complete nonsense, because you should have thought of that before you came out to say something like that, knowing fully well that this is something that has to do with a child. So everybody should be careful. It doesn't matter how you feel about this celebrity or whatever. When it has to do with their kids, I think everybody should be careful, because every mother, every father will protect their child and go extra mile to protect their child, just because they are public figures. And I do understand what Mercy Johnson is saying. If you do not like her, you don't like her. You want to beef her, you can beef her when you see her. But taking out the beef that you have with the mother on the child is just not fair. I think that's just pure wickedness. And talking about a teacher acting this way is just so unprofessional. I don't even think such person should even be a teacher in the first place. You understand? I don't think such person should be a teacher in the first place. Okay, so so I feel like even if you have issue with someone, the best thing to do is not to just transfer that aggression or the hatred or the beef to the person's kids. This is a small child. We're talking about an 8 years old child, and you just start by bullying the child in school and telling the child just because your mother is a celebrity. She has not done anything yet. So why do you feel like all celebrity kids all have bad character, or they're not well behaved, or they're not well trained, and all of that, just because you do not like the parent? That's one for me. I don't think such person should even be a teacher. If she would say something like that to a kid, and the child is not in your class, why don't you just mind your business? Like, she's not in your class. What kind of thing? What are you doing in her class? Like, she has another teacher that is in charge of her class, and so why are you always coming to her class to bother her? It's like this person really, really wanted to do something, in my opinion, that would really get Mercy Johnson's attention, and she finally, got it. She was able to stress the hell out of the child, up to the extent that the child started crying and got the mom's attention. So it is just so wrong, and I feel like they should do more screening before they start employing people to be teachers. People that are supposed to be like teachers and medical personnel and all of this, they're supposed to be people with good heart and open-minded people, and not kind of wicked and selfish type of people that you put in public offices. It just doesn't make any sense, and I just don't get it. I just hope that the school will be able to handle this I just hope the school will actually handle this properly and do the right thing, because this is just not right. And as for this lady that went and reported, or went on social media to talk about how she feels like Mercy Johnson came to intimidate everybody in the school, blah blah blah, when she was not even sure. I think that lady deserved all the call out that she's receiving on social media. Now she's begging everybody to consider her mental health. Did you not consider the mental health of Mercy Johnson's child before you decided to call the 8 years old and her mom out? Did you not think of Mercy Johnson's um, mental health before you decided to put a story that was not true out there? So you really didn't care. You just wanted to report a story that was not true. You didn't do your full research. You didn't think of what the repercussions would be. You didn't think of the hate that she will receive if truly people really felt like she went there to intimidate people just because she has money and she's a public figure. She's a celebrity, so yes, she has the connections and everything to do and undo. So she took advantage of that. You didn't think of how people will be bashing her. You didn't think of how people will hate her. You didn't think of how her fans would turn against her. But you did report that story, and now everything backfires. And now you want social media to feel sorry for you. I do not think this lady deserves any of that. So what she's just said doesn't matter. She's still going to get the backlash. Now, that being said, moving forward, there is another lady that I think she's also an actress that had issues before, and I think it was either some early part of this year or last year, or yeah, towards the ending. I think it was early part of this year, I think so, a few months ago, that she decided to come out and rant about her encounter many years ago with Mercy Johnson, how Mercy Johnson blocked her from getting jobs, and she made allegedly, okay, all right, because we do not know if it's true. Mercy Johnson has not said anything, and she didn't bring out proof, so we don't know. Allegedly, okay. We don't want to get into any kind of, so allegedly, she said Mercy Johnson stopped her from getting jobs. Mercy Johnson is a bad person. She said so many things then, but Mercy Johnson did not respond to this lady. She was also very bitter. She was like, for so many years, she has actually held that at the back of her mind and it's eating her up. And she really just wanted to just, come out and talk about it to see if Mercy Johnson is going to address it so she can get some peace, she can get inner peace. But because she's, according to her, she said she cannot understand how Mercy Johnson will actually do something like that to a lady that was working hard to put food on the table of her children. And according to her, she said she hoped that now that Mercy Johnson is now a wife and a mother, she has her own kids, she will be able to address these issues so she can have some peace. So that she's believing that at this point in Mercy Johnson's life, Mercy Johnson understands what being a mom is and how you want to work hard to make sure that your kids are proud of you, and how to make sure that your kids, you can you can afford, they can, you can put food on their table and afford everything that they need for them. So after everything she said, Mercy Johnson still did not say anything. And now that this just happened, she is also kind of throwing shade. She's not direct with her comment that she just released today on Instagram. She's not kind of direct, but if you know the story, this story that I just explained now, you will know that she's actually referring to Mercy Johnson. That, like, okay, now you will understand how it feels, to do something like this. So I feel like for that lady too, this is not the right time. And there's another Nollywood actress also that is also ranting and ranting and ranting, talking about Mercy Johnson did worse to her and all of that and all of that, and she's so upset and all of that. I just feel like this is not the right time. Mercy Johnson might not be a good person. We do not know. Like I'm saying, let's say we believe what they are saying, and she did all of that. But this, we're talking about the person's child. Can you just not bring up all those other things that she did? All those things she did has nothing to do with her child. And if these people are if she's trying to fight for her child, not even only her child, tomorrow other kids might be bullied in that same school. Kids are being bullied in other schools. So if she's speaking out, it is for the benefit of all children that might face bullying and one thing or the other. So I do not think adults should bring in their fights that they had before now, you know. Uh, um, it's not good that adults bring the fights that they had before now when they are talking about something that has to do with kids and their schooling and a teacher behaving badly, and now you just jump in with your own old story. Even on the video, you can hear her saying that she doesn't really care if people don't like her and whatever people say about her. She sees those things, but she doesn't respond. So in other words, she has already made up her mind long time ago that she will never respond to whatever anybody says. So whatever you accuse her of, she would never respond. She would never clear the air about that story. So it's either you live with it, let it go. If it did happen, you think you cannot forgive her, just move on with your life and don't even think about her. You might be in the same industry, but yeah, try your best to avoid being on the same job as her, working together. If you're offered, you decline, like, sorry, I would love to, but if she's in this, I can't, because we're just not good together and all of that. And I believe she too, if she might not want to be in the same set with you, for example, so she knows people that she has some kind of one or two issues with, so she might avoid being on set with such people, you understand. So just move on or wait for later. This also brings us back to when this guy called out Two-Face Idibia, and everyone was like, this was not the right time. It might be that, okay, Two-Face Idibia did something, but the timing was not perfect. People need to understand the timing. You need to know when to say something. You need to know when you have to speak up, because these things happened long time ago. You should have said these things like last month, let's say September, or you could talk about these things. Hello, Elegant Worldwide Channel. Hello. How are you doing? Thank you very much for joining us. We're here talking about Celebrity Saga. We're talking about a Nollywood actress. Her name is Mercy Johnson. She took to her Instagram today to complain about her 8-year-old daughter that she just changed the girls' school, and a particular female teacher at the school is actually bullying her daughter. And she said the funny part of the story is that this particular teacher is not even the teacher that is responsible for her daughter's class, that, but the teacher just makes it her duty to come to her daughter's class, to come and bully the daughter and make the daughter to understand that she does not like her mom. And I'm saying, if you do not like the actress because of maybe issues that both of you had together, or you just don't like her because you see her on screen, or you just don't like her because of things you hear about her, whatever the case may be, is it right as a teacher for you to go and bully an 8-year-old student, telling the daughter that you do not, celebrity children always are not well behaved, and she should not bring that aura to school and blah blah blah? Like, it's not really necessary. And then we're still talking about that one. Then another lady came out saying that the actress actually brought some security, like bodyguards and people like that, to come and intimidate the people in school. And just this evening, she has actually proved that she did not do anything like that. She was, the lady said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. What does that have to do with the child? It doesn't have anything at all to do with the child, because we're talking about, and I feel like if you as an adult you're going to um hate someone, then just wait. Maybe you see her in an event, you will meet her somewhere on a wedding. The celebrity, they always go to places, they invite them for things, and they're always out there. So if you do not like her and you feel like you want to have a fight with her, you want to have a word with her, you want to insult her, whatever, wait till you see her in public, or you meet her in a marketplace when she's going for shopping, and then you can say whatever thing you want to say to her if that makes you feel good. But going to the daughter's class to bully the child, using your writing pen to flick the child's hair, the child had a fight with another student, you went and punished only her daughter, and not, you didn't punish the other child, even though the other child looked for her trouble first. So it was really obvious that she didn't like the mother of the child, and she took it out on the child. And from what this actress posted, she said for 2 weeks, I think, for about 2 or 3 weeks now, this teacher has been doing the same thing to her child. She went to school yesterday to pick her daughter up, and she saw her daughter crying. And then when she asked the daughter what happened, the daughter said, explained to her that her classmate shoved her, and she shoved the classmate back, and that same teacher came and punished her and her alone. So the actress said she felt like, okay, since I'm here to pick up my daughter, let me just see this teacher that she has been talking about all the time. So she went to the teacher. Immediately, she said immediately she just went to the teacher. The lady, like, you could see that the lady has been holding it, like she has been waiting to insult her or something. The lady started screaming, I can punish her whenever I want. I can do whatever I want to do. Um, I can do whatever I want to do. I do not care, and so on and so forth. So I'm just saying that, like, why just transfer all of those type of this in hatred and everything on the child, when this child has not done any simple thing to you? You just don't like the child because you don't like the child's mother, which doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. And then this other lady decided that when this story came out, yeah, it's very sad. When this story came out, the lady that is on my thumbnail here saw it and posted to her Instagram. And maybe she also works in that school. I don't know if she's another teacher or she's somebody that works in that school with the teacher and those other people. She posted to her Instagram saying that the actress brought thugs and all of that to harass the headmistress of the school. While the actress has said that when this happened yesterday, she asked to see the headmistress, but they said the headmistress was not on seat that yesterday, and she reported to the school authorities, and they said they were going to deal with the issue. Only for this other lady to come out today saying that this actress came with dogs and security and all of that to harass people in the school. So of course, the blogs now, when they hear stories like this, it will always trend, people will share it and all of that. So they shared it, and I believe that this actress now saw it, and she brought out a video today showing her sitting in front of the headmistress today and another teacher and some security, like the school security and all of that. And she asked the headmistress straight. She said, "Madam, please, did I see you here yesterday?" The lady said no. She asked the other teacher, was the headmistress here? Did I not ask of the headmistress yesterday when I came here? And you people said she was not here. The other teacher confirmed, said yes. She also asked the security man that was standing next, that the security man of the school, said, did I not ask of this lady yesterday? Did I see her? And when I came here yesterday with my husband, did you see me with anybody at all? Did I come in with security thugs or things like that? Everybody there said no. So when she released this video, everybody started sharing it. And now this lady that said that she came with thugs to harass people in the school changed her story. She came out now this evening to apologize, apologizing to the to the actress, saying that she's sorry, she shouldn't have jumped into conclusion, and that everybody should please, that the whole social media should please consider her mental health. And my question now that I'm just throwing out here is, did she not think of what her statement would cause this little child? Even before you think of the actress, let us think of the little child that it is her fight, that her mom is fighting. Every mother will fight for their child. Every mother. I don't know one single mom out there in the world that will not fight to defend their child when somebody is trying to do something that is going to hurt their child, either physically, mentally, or spiritually. No mother sits down and allow you to bully their child and they just smile like, go on, go on. Nobody does that. Nobody. When your child tells you something and you check that your child is not at fault, of course you will want to get to the bottom of the story, because that's the school that child is going to be for many years. And what, you want the child to stop going to school or start being afraid, like she already explained that the daughter is afraid? And I feel like, didn't this lady think of how that child will feel? She's 8 years old, so of course she will see certain things and she understands things that are happening. So did you think of how that child will feel when you said her mother came with thugs and people to harass? It's easy for people to believe what she said because, number one, this lady is a celebrity. Number two, she has money. So, number three, because she's an actress, she has some kind of connection. She knows people. So it is easy for people to believe her story, that yes, it's possible that this actress called people and went there with thugs and policemen, military men, to go and harass the school. People will easily believe it because they're like, yes, you're well connected, you have the money, your husband have the money, so you people can do this. And that is going to mess up the investigation they are doing for the child, to find out if that teacher was indeed bullying the child and every other thing. And it will also affect she as an actress. So I don't understand why now she wants people to feel sorry for her. Okay, so Elegant said very true. Yeah, so I'm thinking, did she not think about what this is going to do to the child? Did she not think of how this is going to affect the actress? Everybody wants to have good, because her fans are looking up to her, and she wants to get jobs, she wants to keep acting, she wants to keep getting her gigs, and she's ambassadors to as ambassador, she's like, she has all these influencing jobs to do and all of that. So all these things can affect all those brands that she's working with if they feel like she's a nasty person. Nobody wants to work with a nasty, negative person. So this lady didn't think of that, and now she's coming out to plead that people should think about her own mental health after she's finished messing up with two people's mental health already, and all of that. So I feel like that lady has like nobody should even pay attention to her, because you decided to insert yourself into something that did not concern you. It was not your business. You were not the teacher in question. You were not the actress. Neither were you the child. You're not the headmistress of the school. You are not. You're just not any of um those important persons or personnel that are going to deal with this issue, but you decided to insert yourself just because you were there. Maybe you have your own child too in the school, and you went to pick up your child, and you notice that a celebrity's child is having issue and blah blah blah. So she wanted to trend, just as some people are calling her that she's a cloud chaser. That's what she wanted to do. She wanted to chase clout, and so she should deal with it now. And I think people saying that they're really correct. I think this lady just saw that it was a celebrity, so she just wanted to insert herself inside, and that's it. And then another thing we're talking about is one other actress also that had issue with this particular actress, Mercy Johnson. She hold on. Okay, so there was another actress that had issues with her, and she spoke up, I think either early part of this 2021 or toward the ending of 2020. She had come out, the actress, she came out and accused this Mercy Johnson that she was, you can turn on the lights. Okay. She came and accused this Mercy Johnson that she was actually stopping her from getting jobs, that this actress is a very bad person, so on and so forth. So many things she said, allegedly. But this actress did not come out to say anything. She did not respond to all the allegations that this lady leveled against her then. um so even when she was talking about this her daughter's problem today, she made it clear that it is okay for you to hate her. She knows that everybody cannot like her and all of that. She said even when she hears issues, when she hears stories about her, when she hears things that people are saying about her on social media, that she never ever, she says that she never ever responds to what they are saying, that she always just overlooks everything, but that something that she will not tolerate is when it comes to her child. So when that lady said that thing, she didn't respond. Everybody was waiting to hear her part. People were thinking that was going to be a serious some they were thinking that that was going to be a serious saga then, but she didn't say anything, so that story just died down. And now that this one just happened, she's saying that she just tweeted out something, posted something to her Instagram. She's not that direct, but when you read it, you will know that she's actually directing it to this actress. And I feel like this is not the right time. No matter what the problem is that you have with her, that is a problem between you and her, and that has absolutely nothing to do with this problem that she has with her, her child teacher at school and all of that. So I feel like coming out to say she's this type of person, so it's almost like nemesis is catching up with her and all of that. And there's another actress also that had said that what she did to you was not as bad as what she did to me. Now that one is also ranting out there, ranting, saying a whole lot. So I don't feel like, why are these people speaking up now? Like, it doesn't matter what she did to you. You could talk about that later. You could wait till next month or next 2 months or something to talk about it. But now that she's dealing with something that has to do with her kids, I think when it has to do with kids, that's just a no go area. Like, you just don't do that. Just let her be, let her deal with this, and later on you could tackle her. Maybe there's no way you're not even going to meet her in an event, because both of you are actress. You will attend the same kind of functions. You people will all be invited to similar functions, so you could see her and confront her face to face, and then let's see if she's just going to ignore you, or she's going to actually So for sure that both of them, they are going to, attend the same type of function. So there's no way that you will not meet her up somewhere and confront her if that is what you really want to do. I just feel like sometimes these actresses, these celebrities, they just don't, it's almost like they don't even have a heart. Because just because somebody offended you, somebody did something to you, allegedly, I'm not saying she did, because we do not know, okay? And this lady only said this is what happened, but she didn't present any proof for us to see that yes, the lady was really stopping her, blocking her from getting jobs and other things, accusations she made. But now it's almost like she feels like she's smiling that, yeah, you stopped me from getting jobs and I was trying to work hard to put food on the table for my children. So whatever is happening to you now, you deserve it, like something like that. That's not just right, that's not, I just feel like this is really wrong. So those of you that will be watching the replay of this, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this saga. As it stands now, the story is still unfolding, so we will still come in here and chat and talk about more of what is happening. I'm coming in with StreamYard, so you'll be able to jump on the link if you are online to share your own opinion, because sometimes typing and all of that is kind of, you might not say everything that is on your mind, but jumping in, jumping on the link and just talking will be okay also. So yes, if you're watching the replay, watch and leave us a comment and let us know if there's any other story that you want us to talk about. Also leave us a comment so we know to do research and everything, so we can come on here to discuss it. But this story, uh okay, see, you said comment off. What, my comment section is off? No, I did not limit comments. Let me see. So I don't even, okay, let me see. I'm trying to see if the comment is off, because I didn't. I always leave it open. All right, so feel free to comment and let us know. So as this story keeps unfolding, we will see how far this will go. I hope the school authorities will actually look into this case and actually call that teacher to order. Even if they're not going to do, and they should call that, because for a teacher to just um come to school and every day you just go to someone's class, a small child, like 8 years old child, to go and pick on the child, I think it is completely wrong. It's absolutely wrong. So I don't think that's the right thing to do. So I hope the school will actually address this and come out with official statements of what happened. And I hope the teacher in question will also address this. I'm hoping that the teacher also will be able to address this. So, to be clear, like where she's coming from, what did this lady do to you that you felt it was right? That you feel it was actually right for you to take out your hatred and everything on the lady's child. So yeah, it will be fair to hear from everyone, because at this point we've only heard what the actress said. We've not seen official statement from the teacher, and we're yet to get official statement also from the school, but we can understand the school is going to investigate and all of that. And another thing is, the other teacher that told the celebrity that they all know that that particular teacher has it for her. I felt like when they all knew that that teacher didn't like the mother of the child? What did they do to protect the child? So there are many questions to be asked from what we've heard the lady say from her statement, from what she posted on her Instagram. The story is still there, about 4 or 5 slides that I read in the beginning of this live stream. So if you're watching the replay and all of that, if you watch from the beginning, you're going to hear me reading all the statement from the movie actress Mercy Johnson. Okay, so it's still there on her Instagram. Mercy Johnson Okoje is still on her Instagram, the full story of what happened. So yeah, I hope the school will look into it and just do the right thing, because everybody wants to protect their child. Every parent would want to protect their child. So for me, definitely I understand where this lady is coming from, and it does make sense that she's seeking for an answer, she's seeking for justice, because this is not right. Whatever you have with the mother, leave it there. Don't transfer the hatred for the mother to the child and all of that. That being said, this is just a quick live stream. I just wanted to come in here and talk about this because there are so many stories to discuss, and that will be it for today. So thank you all so very much for joining me. Okay, there are so many other stories, but I know you can hear the noises and all of that. If I'm able to come on later on, I will. But yeah, right now I have a full house, and I cannot shut everybody up. So I will just end this, and I will come on in if I can to run the other stories maybe later on. Yeah, so thank you all so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm signing out. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you. I'm super grateful. Thank you, Elegance, for stopping by. My silent watchers, I could see some people are coming in and out, some people are not commenting. Yeah, so thank you all for stopping by. Thank you so much. All right, yes, thank you so much. Bye, Elegance. Yes, bye. See you later on Whitey Street.